Hi guys, hello, me today. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Of course, today is the 11th of the month of October. We have some bcast news to cover. From the exciting to the bizarre. Let's start with the bizarre. Are you ready for this? A giant hole about the size of Maine has opened up in Antarctica. Scientists are unsure what caused this giant hole, but it's big, real big. They said they saw something similar in the 1970s, and even then, were absolutely unsure what the cause was. The next piece of news, and this comes from KXAN-TV. This is a story of a man in Arizona who made a deal with John Ledger. Here it is. If I put a T-Mobile logo on my arm by tattoo, would you agree to give me an iPhone 8? In which he's not getting his iPhone 8 for the work of having and becoming a living T-Mobile billboard for the rest of his natural life. One he said to me is, would you hang upside down on the tree of life, also known as the Yggdrasil, for an iPad 3rd generation? And for those of you who don't know what the tree of life is, and some people do not agree, I mean, they have the phone on the floor, but there it is. The tree of life is called Yggdrasil. And Yggdrasil, Odin hung upside down on the tree of life to ascertain or to have knowledge of the Nordic runic alphabet. For those of you who don't know anything about Nordic lore, and for hanging upside down for a period of time he did, by his knees, the blood went to his head and caused capillary damage in his eye. So that has been proven that if you hang upside down for a long period of time, the pressure of the blood going to the fine capillaries of the eye can cause them to rupture and can indeed cause vision loss. So, would I hang upside down for, say, even a day on the tree of Yggdrasil to get an iPad 3rd generation with LTE service on T-Mobile? Maybe, but unfortunately, there is no tree of life. So, I guess I'll never be a proven thing. Just as it's finding out that the concept of trying to marry T-Mobile to Sprint is very likely not going to pass by by regulators of both the Justice Department or by the Federal Trade Commission of this administration. Donald Trump also had said that he would like to see news outlets that promote fake news, broadcasting news outlets, to have the licenses for being on the airwaves revoked. That technically is not necessarily specified in the rules by the Federal Communications Commission for a reason why a license can be revoked by a broadcaster. So, and that would mean that Congress would have to amend the Federal Trade or the Federal Communications Commission, which they operate since 1924, the Federal Communications Commission. So they would have to come up with whole new rules to allow that to happen. So definitely that would be a congressional issue. Also, some would say that the Rex Tillerson story that was reported by NBC was not really fake news at all, but rather exaggerated news. For one, full of inflated facts, which means that it's not fake news, it's just overhyped news. There's a difference. So, overhyping a news story just means it's over-exaggerating facts that don't really apply. Of course, the reporter herself had put a lot of her own opinions into the piece. Now, being I do cover the news, and I do my best not to do that, unfortunately, I understand that, yeah, it does happen. Reporters do sensationalize the beast. We try not to, but it happens. I've done it many times, unintentionally, but sometimes it's kind of hard not to, especially if it's really a story that you truly deeply believe in. The next story is one of those stories that just I wish didn't have to be talked about, because it's just so disturbing, and this is not fake news. Sherry Love decided to ask my landlord inappropriate questions. Now, here's the irony. She was looking for a place to live, or she wants to relocate. Instead of being professional and respecting the fact that he's a busy man, she started asking him really, really off-the-cuff questions I am not going to repeat here, and he took offense to it. And he was very clear. He said to me, he said, "I will never rent to that woman, ever. She's got a mind of a gutter, and I'm not impressed." And I had to agree with him 100%. Sherry will not be on the Sunday live stream, because my channel that I run is a family-oriented channel. I have made a personal commitment to keep my channel in good taste at all times. Having somebody talk durable, disgusting language is not acceptable to me. I will not allow it. I find it unacceptable, because there's so much trash and poor quality medium that you would think that some of these people were born in a gutter. May it be Howard Stern, or even some of the other, not necessarily crude, but definitely commentators in bad taste. This is not acceptable. It is time that those of us who do have a sense of decency, we can't force you to change your ways, but we certainly can do our best to not let your corrupt ways corrupt what we want to keep incorrupted. Okay? So, Sherry Heaton is not going to be on this Sunday. Now, we also have another thing to cover, and it has something to do with all of the events in the past, all the allegations. And I want to make this clear from the very beginning. We do need, for the channel, not for personal use, to consider some equipment upgrades in the cameras. And I'm going to make sure from right now, from the very beginning, that if you decide to make any kind of a donation to the channel, I'm asking you to please clearly specify what the donations are for. I'm saying this because I want to keep personal life donations and channel donations completely separate. If you want to donate to help me pay my credit card bills, that's personal, please state so. If you want me to help me to buy a better camera, please state so. If you want me to hire staff, please state so. Don't tell me, here's the money, you figure it out. No, if you give me carte blanche like that, I will use the carte blanche to decide how to best deal with the issues as they are. And right now, my personal issues financially is still pretty pressing. We have an issue because when Dory left, none of the credit cards, except for one little credit card, got paid. Not one of them got paid. And they are now due. So there's like $200 in credit card payments that are due, approximately. That's a personal money issue. That is not a channel issue. So please understand, I am not asking for money for my for my needs, unless, of course, that's with you. If you want to make a donation, that's great. I don't mind, but make sure you state if it's for the channel or it's for helping me to get myself out of a jam. If you want to help me get out of a jam, state so. You want to make money for the channel, state so. Don't, because I don't want any more allegations like I was being accused of by those people in the past ever happening again. Okay? I do not ever want to see that ever happen again. So if you make a donation to my channel, it's for my channel. If you make a donation for my personal use and you state it so, it's for my personal use. And that's the way we're going to do it. Since if you make payments and donations on PayPal, you do get receipts from PayPal, and you can go ahead and put those towards your charitable donations on your tax return. Okay? Unfortunately, we are not a 501c3, but we are definitely not making a ton of money at all. The AdSense this month, we're doing pretty good. We got a lot of people coming watching the videos. I'm really surprised. We did pretty good this month. We got like $4.80 in AdSense as of the last 28 days. I think that's pretty good. So I want to thank you all for your wonderful participation in the broadcast in the show. But Lumi's channel needs you too, and I want to remind you Lumi's channel. And it's really simple. It's www.youtube.com/USCR/LUMIFINISTRA. Her channel does not use AdSense. Her channel is operating clearly as a labor of love, and she has chosen not to have any kind of AdSense revenue whatsoever on her channel. So if you like to watch religious content and spiritual videos free of advertising, there's your channel for you. She's making a lot of effort on her channel. She's gone to cover more material, and I know that she's been very busy researching things from people. So for now, I just wanted to make sure that we understand Sherry's not going to be here. Don't ask. She's never going to be on here ever again, because even off camera, her colored attitude, being in the gutter was absolutely, positively unreasonable. And I don't feel comfortable being around that type of behavior. So, if you feel bad about that, if you want to have Sherry on her own channel, your channel, fine. You let me know, or I will send you a channel link to her, and you can go ahead and deal with her. But on my channel, she will no longer be permitted on my channel. So if you really want her on your channel, just give me your email address that I can forward to her, And you can send it to bsandboyichela3@gmail.com. Give her the name of your channel and how to reach you and the best times to reach you. If you want to give phone numbers, that's fine. The emails are usually fun for most people, and she will reach you. And you guys can go ahead and talk good or talk all day. I don't give a damn. I don't personally care. It's up to you. But it's not in this channel. This will not be allowed to degrade to that kind of equality program. Okay? There's enough of that stuff already out there. We don't need this. It's time that people take back control and say what is and will not be acceptable. And not by trying to force others to change, but by their own decisions of not allowing it to become another one of the many statistics that do this. But thank you very much for watching my videos, and Lomi is doing good, and we're doing good, and I would just personally just relay some news. When I'm like, wait, would I hang upside down on the tree? You interested for an iPad 3rd generation? I don't know. Maybe a 64 gigabyte model, maybe, but that's or maybe even a 128 gigabyte model, 3rd generation iPad with LTE support, but maybe not. Would I get a tattoo on my wrist? Well, maybe not. Not on my wrist. But you know what? I am the North American Snow Queen. I don't even have a logo of my weatherwork on my wrist or on my body. I don't have any tattoos on my body. So, I could just see me have a giant picture of a snowflake icon on my chest between my two breasts, right? Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. A snowflake for winter with a little heart inside. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. So have a nice day, guys. See you tomorrow. Stay out of trouble. It's going to be cooling down. It will warm up briefly for Saturday and Sunday, but not that much. It'll be about 24, 25 degrees, and after that, it'll be cooling down, getting closer to autumn-like weather. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.